Stay. Go. Morning everybody. Today I'm going for a road trip to the Kyle of Lochalsh. I'm just in the bridge of Isle of Skye. So I'm heading out there initially for work. I've got a job out there to do, but we're also going to be location scouting. It's somewhere I've driven past a couple of times but never actually had time to explore, especially the whole kind of Glen Shiel area. Every time I've driven through that place it's been dark, so today get it in broad daylight, gonna make a few markers, climb a few hills, see how it goes. But first gotta walk the dog. In. No, Susie, no. Okay, she's going in. Come on then, you can go in. Go on. So on the way to Skye of Lochalsh, and stop for a wee pit stop and let Susie run around in the water that's behind us and stretch her legs. It's turning out to be a stunning day. The journey over here has been beautiful. The mountains are covered in snow. I really do wish I had more time to stop and photograph them, but it's not my main focus for today. So we're just gonna kind of keep on trucking and head on that way. So it should be quite good. So just exploring a little bit around this area, and I found these mushrooms. Look at these. So I'm just exploring around this little spot here where the picnic is, and this is a little loch. I think it's been flooded originally for the power station that's just kind of behind us. The view behind me is stunning. So the sun is really bright, but you can kind of get an idea. The mountains up behind. It's really sunny. It's beautiful. I'm on the kind of off the Ullapool road heading straight down that way, and there's just loch just to the left of me here, and we've got this amazing mountain which is covered in snow, and the rest of it is all orange with kind of autumn colours. Now if you hear howling, it is my dog in the car, which is just around the corner. She is upset that she's not getting to come out and play, but we're too close to the road. So I'm going to let you see what I am photographing just now. Okay, so this is it. So it's quite hard to see, but especially on the way that I'm recording just now, but just straight up here you've got this mountain here. It's completely covered in snow, and then you've got the beautiful orange colours all around here. To my left here, the sun is coming through up there. It's really bright. Nice mountain there, which was my original point of focus, but it's just too shaded with the sun. But I'm liking this view over here. So right now I am shooting with my 24-70. I have an ISO of 200, aperture of f11, and a shutter speed of 320th of a second. My main focus on the bottom, you have the trees, and then the sky above, and then just a mountain just to the right. The good thing is, the way the colouring is just now, I don't need to use any natural density filters. I was thinking about maybe putting the polarizer on just to see how that's going to... So here we go. So I've got my polarizing filter is now on, as you can see here. This is my new one. I broke my last one a few years ago, and it's taken me this long to get a new one. The view that I have just now, I'm going to show you the difference between the polarizer when you twist it around, because it's a polarizing light, it will change that. So here we go. So as you can see, the polarizer's on. It's a circular polarizer, so I can twist it round, and as I twist it round, you'll see the light in the clouds all starting to change. There we go. Here we go. Camera is set up and I'm pretty happy with my polarizer. Changed my settings slightly, so we are now on 320th of a second f11, ISO 200, and I know that that's just going to be a little bit too fast, so we're dropping it down to 200th of a second. Taking that picture. There we go. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Just got that mountain coming out. So now that we've got one on portrait, I am going to try one on landscape as well, but I don't think it's going to give the same effect. So here we go, that's me set up now. So I'm going to keep the settings the same, keep the polarizer, I'm going to change again now to make sure I get that light right in the clouds. Focus on this hill just below me here, kind of my foreground over here. My aperture is f11, my ISO is at 200, my shutter speed's 100th of a second. Wonderful, wonderful. Might be a little slight crop later on, but we can see how it goes. I am going to try it with my 70 to 200. The problem I have is I don't seem to have the clip for the bottom down here for the tripod, so it's a possibility it might be a little bit too heavy, but we'll see how it goes. Perfect. So what I've done now is 70 to 200 is on. I have the image stabilizer off. My polarizer is now added, and I've twisted it to get the deeper blues from the sky and to keep that there. So I'm going to keep my settings all the same, just making sure it's not going to be too shaky. I am actually going to increase my ISO up just to 320 and increase the shutter speed a little bit as well. Yeah, that's looking really good. Still getting that nice detail in the cloud. Sharp as anything. Very happy. I head back into the car now and carry on driving. So as I said before, this is really a kind of more of a recce trip that I'm doing. I'm finding locations that I want to photograph. I mark them on my maps. I take notes of everything, and I just like to kind of take a wander around and see what I can find. Most of it does tend to be lay-by stops, which is what I've done right here. What I'm looking for is just locations like this one up here. It's quite hard to see that basically there's a mountain right above us, right above the trees, and there's a big valley with the railway line just down here. You've got the mist coming through right along there. So once again, I'm going to try and shoot with the 70 to 200 and get this cap off. Yeah. All I'm really looking for is a shot of the mountains that are above me. You got this really nice colour of grey sky right above. There's a possibility I might have to use just a gradient filter to get that a little bit better. So I'm going to try and get quite a harsh crop. Really, I'm just looking for probably 2/3 of the sky and some really nice orange trees just kind of coming out. It's looking really good. Come round and introduce now the Lee holder. get the polarizer out. Now, I'm debating whether I'm going to need the polarizing filter because there's not a great deal of colour. This might work more of a black and white image. It just depends on how the gradient filter really works in the image. I'm thinking maybe might be simply just a one-stop gradient filter is needed. So we're just going to slide this, make sure that it all lines up. Slide this down just to hold back. You might need something a little bit darker. The one-stop filter gradient. Ah, there we go. That looks really good. Just to hold back that sky. And now we're going to try with the... Oh, sugar. Almost scratched my polarizer, which is not ideal. Okay. So now that's on tight. So I've got all my settings on. Not entirely straight, but close to it. It's fine. Look at that. It's not bad at all. So, just for the sake that you can see, I'm going to keep that green in. There we go. Point of focus is going to be the trees just down below. And just this filter, just slightly. Hope this is going to be enough. So, sky is nice, but I'm now, in order to get that sky right, I am going to have to change the filter. I'm going to have to introduce another filter. I'm worried that I might have to introduce two, just to kind of blend the two together. So, what this does tell me is I need roughly around 50th of a second to get that sky, but I also need 1/5 of a second to get the green in looking good.